Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how to dye some canvas fabric with using black walnut holes. So I recently bought this bullpack frame, and I got the additional canvas cover straps versus the nylon straps that come factory. I'm going to dye these things with some black walnuts. So let me show you how that goes. Okay, what I have here is just the black walnuts themselves. These are a few years old. I don't have the holes. The holes, which is like a small tennis ball size around this nut, is really what you want. And you let that hole almost rot and it turns brown. Usually it's green off a tree. It becomes a real mushy paste and stains everything. So I'm just going to use the residue I have on the outside of these shells, and hopefully I have enough. So what I did is heat the water up in my water bath canner pot on my rocket stove. And I'm just going to make a tea out of it, or an infusion, which is this, what might be known in the herbal medicine world. So I'm going to dump all these into the water. I'm trying to get the leftover black walnut on the outside of the shell. Hopefully it's enough to give me a good brownish color on my canvas pack straps. So we let these simmer, and hopefully I get a good color. Black walnuts stain everything, so just be careful with any other clothing. You don't want to get a brown color. The reason I went with the canvas pack straps is it's a fully natural material, so all these strap ends, these are all able to be charred and used as a char cloth if I need to, and it gives a natural feel, where a nylon is, I don't like that synthetic feel if possible. So it gives you good natural texture. It doesn't slide off your shoulders as easy as nylon, and most importantly, I have the whole thing is endless char cloth that I need it to, and it's all easily replaceable if I did use a strap up, sacrifice the strap. So that's why I went that route. It's a little more expensive, but I think it's a good upgrade. It's not posted on their website. You have to email them about that on the side. So let's get this tea going, and give it a few minutes, and I'll get back to you, and we'll start dyeing the straps and see what happens. Okay? So here we are. It's been about 30 minutes of the black walnuts steeping inside the hot water here. So we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna put a strap in and see where it ends up. So here's one of the bottom straps of the pack, and we'll put it in. Take a look. Let it soak for we'll just soak to color. So we'll see how it goes. It might be 20 minutes or so. So we're going to let that soak in there and see what happens, and just stir it around, keep it moving. And this heat right now is fairly low. I could even just take it off the heat, which I probably will end up doing. So I'll get back to you guys when I see how this turns out. Okay, here we are again. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's pull this strap out, take a look, put it back in the fire because it's really chilly out today. That's why I'm wearing sandals, and I wanted the water to stay warm to help with the transfer of the color. So here is the color now, that brown color there, and what it started off as is that. So we have a pretty good color change. So I'm going to go ahead and just dye the rest of this. And we'll go from there. I need to get a rock and hold this down, because those straps have a foam in them. So we'll have this. We'll let this soak, and then I'll show you how the rest of the Alright, here's the final product. Just one of the straps here. They're all about the same color. So it makes a tan color. It's pretty darker if they use the actual holes of the black walnuts, but they're not in season right now, and all I have is the seeds saved. So after you soak this in the hot water, you're going to want to set the color. I just set it by putting it in some cold water. You lose a little bit of it, but it keeps it from fading and washing out. And it shouldn't, once it dries, it shouldn't bleed onto your shoulder straps or anything. So that's one way to dye a natural material with a natural dye. So we dyed cotton with walnut holes. If you wanted to do a nylon or something like that, you'd have to use a aftermarket or a commercial dye like RIT or anything like that. So hope you guys learned something about how to dye with natural materials. I'll see you next time.